Hey everybody, we've been getting a lot of questions from you about what's going on here at Augustana and if we've thought of things and what you can expect. And so we just thought we'd make our video today a little bit about answering some of those questions for you as best as we can at this point.
Later today, we are going to be sending out a letter to the congregation via email for those of you who have given us your email addresses, and we will send a letter out via the United States Postal Service to those of you who don't have email. We want to communicate some important information to you, and that's the way it's going to come out.
So just to review what's going to be in that letter, and so that you can hear it from us a little bit, it's just a review of some of the things going on and some of the things we hope you can expect. First, if you're watching this video, you are probably aware of the first thing, which is that we're going to be posting devotional messages as often as possible on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So make sure you check those resources as often as you can. There are links to those things on the Augustana website as well. In the top right corner, you can see the icons for those services. So that might help you get directly to those messages.
Many of you have asked about drive-in worship and what's going to happen over Holy Week and Easter. And in regards to drive-in worship, we are working with the Minnesota Department of Health to make sure that if we do begin drive-in worship, we are meeting all of their regulations and standards. And so stay tuned for that. We are working on it. And the same thing applies for Holy Week and Easter. Those plans, if we are going to have those services, are in progress. We just don't know at this point in time whether we can do it or not, but we're working on it.
One thing that we do know is that it is still March. Minnesota Food Share Month is still in effect, and we have heard from our friends at Neighbors Incorporated, and the demand there is higher than ever. And so your gifts during Minnesota Food Share Month are going to make such a huge difference. You are still welcome to bring in your pounds of food or your checks to the church office here. We at this point are still going to be open Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. We currently will be closed on Fridays. If you want to call ahead and just make sure someone's here, you're absolutely welcome to do that Monday through Thursday. But come on in, bring your gifts to us. We will get them to neighbors, and they are so needed. It is with great remorse that I say that we have suspended the pastoral competition. I was really looking forward to beating Auni this year. Alas, it is not to be. I'm just really excited for you all to bring in your gifts, even though I won't win. So just bring them in. Bring them in. Did I say that already, Mark?
You did.
They should bring their gifts in.
Amen to that, Pastor Torgerson. and let me just piggyback on what Megan is saying. It is with a lot of gratitude that in these financially uncertain and unsettling times that the congregation continues to respond to the ministries that we have here. We still need to support what we're doing here, and so we thank you for what you're able to do and what you're able to continue to do in these difficult and challenging times as we love and serve our neighbor and as we keep the ministry of Augustana going strong.
So really, we just want you to stay connected, right? Like, we're going to do our best to communicate with you from day to day, from week to week, however long this all goes on, what's going on, and we're going to do our best to support you through all of this. So as a reminder, email is one of the best and fastest ways that we can get a hold of you. If you haven't already shared a good email address with us, please do that. That would be a really great way for us to stay in touch with you. But we'll also stay in touch with you over the Augustana website, augustana.com. Know that there's now a bar right at the top of the Augustana website that'll get you directly to coronavirus-related updates. The newsletter will continue to go out monthly. It'll just be a little different because we don't have a lot of events to report for you, but we do have a lot of resources to share with you. So keep an eye out for the newsletter coming out each month. And then, as always, check Facebook and Instagram and now the YouTube channel as well for messages and information that we can share with you that way.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for staying in touch with us here at Augustana via all those means that Megan just talked about. Let me close with a Bible verse. It's one of my favorite texts that I use often. It's from Psalm 27, verse 1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? in these fearful and challenging times that we are living in, it's important to remember that we are grounded in the love and in the grace of God, and because of that, we need not be afraid. We need to continue to keep our faith strong, to serve God, to love our neighbor, and I know that the Augustana community will continue to do that. So thank you for being God's people in this time.